请就座。
Please be seated.
现在，请允许我隆重介绍今天出席开幕式的领导与嘉宾，他们是
Now, please allow me to introduce the dignitaries attending the opening ceremony.
国际滑冰联盟主席、国际奥林匹克委员会委员金载烈。
International Skating Union President, member of the International Olympic Committee, Mr. Kim Tsai-yong.
国际滑冰联盟代表吉尔吉·艾莱克。
International Skating Union Representative, Mr. Georgi Ailag.
赛事组委会执行主任，中国滑冰协会主席申雪。
Executive Director of Organizing Committee, Chinese Figure Skating Association President, Ms. Shen Xue.
赛事组委会执行副主任，北京市体育局副局长陈杰。
Deputy Executive Director of Organizing Committee, Deputy Director of Beijing Municipal Bureau of Sports, Mr. Chen Jie.
国家体育总局冬季运动管理中心副主任李浩。
Deputy Director General, Winter Sports Administrative Center of General Administration of Sport of China, Mr. Li Hao.
下面，请欣赏开场节目《蟾宫折桂》。
Now, please enjoy the opening program.
蟾宫高耸霞光照，折桂芳香逸殿堂。嫦娥优美的舞姿勾勒出乐宫仙境，轻盈的滑翔，旋转中的优美转身，仿佛冰上的诗篇。折一枝桂花，迎各方旗帜，邀一轮明月，续真挚友情。让我们共同祝愿运动员们在比赛中取得好成绩。
Now, you can see Chang'e holding a branch of Almanster's fragrance to greet the athletes who are holding up the national flag of this competition. Let's wish the athletes good luck in the next few days.
下面有请赛事组委会执行主任、中国花样滑冰协会主席申雪致辞。
Please welcome Shen Xue, Executive Director of the Organizing Committee, Chinese Figure Skating Association President, to deliver a speech.
尊敬的国际滑联主席金载烈先生，尊敬的国际滑联赛事代表吉尔吉·艾莱克先生，各位来宾、女士们、先生们，值此2023至2024国际滑联世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛开赛之际，我荣幸地代表中国花样滑冰协会致诚欢迎来自世界各地的花样滑冰运动员、教练员、裁判员和冰迷的到来。作为国际滑冰联盟主办的年度最高级别的国际花样滑冰赛事之一，每个年季世界花样滑冰大奖赛青年、成年系列赛中表现最为优异的运动员才有机会进入到总决赛的角逐。这项赛事不仅是顶尖选手之间的巅峰对决，同样也是一场精彩绝伦的花样滑冰视觉盛宴。国际滑联世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛续2010年成功举办之后，时隔13年再度落户北京。相信世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛的成功举办，将再次点燃双奥之城的冰雪激情，为丰富冰雪运动的赛事，宣扬花样滑冰运动的文化，促进中国花样滑冰运动发展做出更大的贡献。感谢为此次赛事付出宝贵时间和精力的赛事组委会的工作人员和媒体朋友，感谢一直以来关注和支持花样滑冰的冰迷朋友，是你们帮助中国花样滑冰事业不断前行。在此，我预祝2023至2024赛季 国际滑联世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛取得圆满成功，预祝各国选手发挥出最佳的水平。谢谢大家。
谢谢申雪女士。
Thank you, Ms. 申雪。
接下来有请赛事组委会执行副主任、北京市体育局副局长陈杰致辞。
Please welcome 陈杰, Deputy Executive Director of the Organizing Committee, Deputy Director of Beijing Municipal Bureau of Sports, to deliver a speech.
尊敬的金载烈主席、吉尔吉·艾克莱先生、各位参赛运动员、嘉宾朋友们，大家下午好。值此2023至2024赛季国际滑联世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛开幕之际，我谨代表赛事组委会，向全体参赛人员和嘉宾朋友们表示热烈的欢迎。 对给予赛事大力支持的国际滑联、国家体育总局冬季运动管理中心及有关单位表示衷心的感谢。本次总决赛是北京市今年举办的系列国际冰雪赛事的重要一项，也是充分利用冬奥遗产的有力举措。经历了前面6个分站的角逐，最终 72名高水平运动员相聚在北京进行最终的巅峰对决。在未来几天的比赛中，赛事组委会将与国际滑联、国家体育总局冬季运动管理中心通力合作，倾力打造一场精彩纷呈的花样滑冰盛宴。最后，祝各位运动员取得优异成绩， 尽情享受在双奥之城的美好时光，祝本届赛事圆满成功！谢谢大家。
谢谢陈杰先生。
Thank you, Mr. 陈杰。
下面有请国际滑冰联盟代表吉尔吉·艾莱克致开幕词并宣布开幕。
Please welcome Georgi Ilek, International Skating Union representative, to deliver a speech and announce the opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear skating friends, Xiao Hao. On behalf of the International Skating Union, I would like to welcome you all at the opening ceremony of the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final 2023. I extend my gratitude to the Chinese Figure Skating Association and the city of Beijing for hosting the prestigious ISU Grand Prix Final after the great success in 2010. We are grateful for the support of figure skating. It is the first time that an ISU figure skating event is held at the National Indoor Stadium here in Beijing, which was built for the 2008 Summer Olympics and used for other winter sports at the 2022 Winter Olympics. This demonstrates that the city of Beijing promotes sustainability, which is a common value with the International Skating Union. In the coming days, the best skaters from the ISU Grand Prix Series will entertain us in different categories and fight for medals from all around the world. I'm wishing the best of luck to the skaters, and I trust that they will excel in their performance at least as much as our amazing hosts do in accommodating us here in Beijing. With these words, I declare the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final 2023 open.
女士们、先生们，开幕仪式到此结束，感谢您的观看。我们将在15点45分左右进行青年组男子单人滑短节目的比赛，敬请期待。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's conclude the opening ceremony. Coming up, Junior Men's Single short program, starting at 3:45 p.m. Please stay tuned. Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to National Indoor Stadium for the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final 2023. This session will start at 3:45 p.m.
女士们、先生们，欢迎您光临国家体育馆，观看2023到2024赛季国际滑联世界花样滑冰大奖赛总决赛。本单元的比赛将在15点45分正式开始。
Today is the first competition day. You will be watching Junior Men's Short Program, Junior Women's Short Program, Pair Short Program, Men's Short Program, and finishing off the evening with Junior Pairs Short Program.
今天是第一比赛日，将要进行的比赛项目是青年组男单短节目、青年组女单短节目、双人短节目、男单短节目以及青年组双人短节目，敬请期待。
Playing on blossoms from what's in your hand. The more you share it with the people you love, the more it will grow. Just like the flower that symbolizes happiness. Inspired by Maybells. Designed to spread happiness. Citizen L.
水中贵族，百岁山。水中贵族，贵在水源。
The world is filled with things we would like to preserve and pass on to the future. Kinoshita Group supports art museums in Japan, as well as cultural and artistic activities around the world. We sponsor renovation work at the world-renowned Louvre Museum in France and its various exhibitions. We also support the valuable initiatives of museums such as the Grand Palais, the Petit Palais, and the Musée Guimet. And in England, we established a scholarship system for Japanese students to train at the Royal Ballet School. We provide the finest training for would-be ballet dancers. Hoping each and every one of you can fulfill your dreams and hopes. We are always at your side. Kinoshita Group.
石器生23歳から石器生を始めました。石器生をこれでもかってくらいたっぷり入れ込んだ直後のパッと晴れやかになるような透明感が好きです。夏は冷やすと気持ちいいし、コットンで拭き取るように使うのも好き。どんな時も私の肌のそばにいる。石器生、一生ものの透明感。
一つ一つは小さな力でもきっともっとできることがあると思う。街を輝かせたい。マルハン。一つ一つは小さな力でもきっともっとできることがあると思う。街を輝かせたい。マルハン。
It is my pleasure to introduce the officials for this event.
女士们、先生们，现在为你介绍本场比赛裁判员及官员。
The referee representing the ISU.
裁判长来自国际滑联。
Fabio Bianchetti. The panel of judges.
裁判员。
Judge number 1 from United States of America.
1号裁判来自美国。
Christina Lundgren. Judge number 2 from Japan.
2号裁判来自日本。
Ogawa Yuko. Judge number 3 from Slovakia.
3号裁判来自斯洛伐克。
Alan Bone. Judge number 4 from Canada.
4号裁判来自加拿大。
Nicole Leblanc-Richard. Judge number 5 from Finland.
5号裁判来自芬兰。
Anu Niniranta. Judge number 6 from France.
6号裁判来自法国。
Philippe Meriguet. Judge number 7 from Republic of Korea.
7号裁判来自韩国。
Prix. Judge number 8 from People's Republic of China.
8号裁判来自中国黄蜂。
Judge number 9 from Belgium.
9号裁判来自比利时。
Françoise de Rapard. The technical panel also represents the ISU.
技术组来自国际滑联。
Technical controller
技术监督
Cynthia Benson. And the technical specialists
技术专家
Annemie de Preter, Michael Hopfus.
Beijing. Home to 21 million people, this is the Junior Grand Prix Final. I'm your host, Ed Barton, along with my colleague, Mark Hanratty. Welcome indoors to the National Indoor Stadium. And Mark, welcome to the final.
Thank you, Ted. How exciting to finally get to see the culmination of so much work and effort from all the athletes and the skaters and the coaches.
Look at the beautiful shots and animation, the Great Wall of China. And of course, the host city for the 2022 Winter Olympic Games. We've witnessed that. Coming out of COVID, of course, hosting the Summer Games as well. 2008, I believe. Spectacular city. Have you been there, Mark?
No, I haven't been there, but what an amazing venue for the skaters to attend, and so much history with it being the 2008 Olympic city and then 2022, and it's surely a brilliant setting for the skaters to try and tap into some of their very personal bests.
We'll be covering over the next 2 days both the Junior and Senior Grand Prix Finals. We take a look at outside the National Indoor Stadium here, and such a spectacular facility, quite unlike most of the Junior Grand Prix facilities, Mark, that we cover this series around the world. Much bigger stage, no question, and many of these young skaters and the juniors will not have ever skated in a facility quite like this.
No, home to, as you said, the Summer Olympic Games, and then it was the venue for the artistic gymnastics, and also used in the 2022 Olympics for the ice hockey. Like you said, for these young junior athletes to then perform in a stadium with 20,000 seats is going to add to the enormity of the occasion for them.
Yeah, excitement with a little touch of nerves as well, but never a bad thing. They'll need to learn to cope with that, of course, as they move into the senior category. And we'll see the seniors as well. The top 6 skaters in every category, the pairs, dance, men's, women, in both juniors and seniors, will be covered over the next 3 days. And the very best only qualify for the junior and senior Grand Prix final.
How wonderful to see these scenes of how the ice was created and the paintwork for the Grand Prix final laid on this ice. So much obviously has gone into the preparation for the venue being turned into the host of the final.
And I know I watched the opening ceremony and the opening light show, if you will, beforehand. Quite spectacular indeed. But this is what we're here for, the start of the Junior Grand Prix. The junior men will come up first with the short program, and seen some really good skating throughout the Junior Grand Prix series in the men's event. Mark?
Yes, so many of the skaters that I've reached out to just acknowledged how excited they are, not just to perform themselves, but also to be here alongside the top seniors in the world. And the senior men's event is one of the most hotly contested, perhaps. And so I think that'll be providing even greater inspiration to the likes of Adam Hagara down to Rio Nakata, who are performing the junior category.
As we take a look at the start order for the short program, and it is through the ranking on the Junior Grand Prix Series. Adam coming in at number 6, of course, Rio ending up in top spot.
And I think Rio potentially the favourite, but unlike the seniors, the juniors have had quite a few weeks of training time and downtime as we see the judges line up since their last competition, unless they've been, as some have, on the Senior Challenger Series as well.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see the development over the last month, really, of the juniors coming off the series as we take a look at the technical panel as well. So there could be some changes, some upsets, as we see Adam Hagara. He won in Linz in a smashing fashion, skating absolutely clean programs. Had a challenge in Budapest and ended up 4th, but did qualify as the top 6 men. Take to the ice for their introduction. Adam Hagara, we'll see him there. Is so solid and consistent technically, still some work to do with presentation, of course, as all these juniors
From United States of
have.
America,
There is a look at Daniel Martinov from the United States. He won in Armenia, in Yarvin, final Junior Grand Prix. There's Young Kim. And Francois Pitot for France. He had a good season as well. See how he's improved since the Junior Grand Prix Series. Juhun Lim from the Republic of Korea. Qualified number 2, and number 1 ranked skater Rio Nakata of Japan.
Skaters, your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
There's your lineup, Mark.
And I think I just saw recently online Golden Skate suggesting who was the favourite to win, and most suspecting that Rio Nakata, the top-ranked skater coming into this event, is certainly the favourite to take the title. But as we've seen on the series itself, so much room for manoeuvrability and scores. And indeed, actually, Daniel Martinov, the second to skate, the American competitor, he's the skater coming into this event with the highest short program score. He had a 79.24 at the Armenian Cup.
This
so potentially he
skater is
could
a
be
busy
leading the field as we look to Adam Hagara.
Now Adam owns 7 international medals, 2 national Slovak titles. He won in Linz, struggled in Budapest, as I mentioned, but he made it here to Beijing. His younger brother, who is one of his coaches,
Either junior or senior from Slovakia. Let's welcome Adam Hagara.
Adam's here with his head coach Vladimir Javozhnikov and also the president of the Slovak Figure Skating Association, and I'm sure they'll be incredibly proud. He's the first Slovakian to win a gold medal in any discipline on the Junior Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was quite a thrill for him, of course, accomplishment. Take a look at the American Daniel Martinov. He has fabulous jump technique and some great creative skating, good skating skills as well. He won Yarvin final Junior Grand Prix handily.
This high school student loves reading, fishing, and boating,
He likes fishing.
Haha, he's got to be a good guy then.
Got to be a good guy. That's absolutely right. Outdoorsman. Very articulate as well. I had a great opportunity to speak with him in Armenia. I always love doing the interviews with these young juniors, getting to be introduced to them at a young age, and we watch them, as we've done with many of the seniors, grow up and move on from junior to senior World and Olympic Games. This, as we mentioned, is a huge facility, perhaps a little intimidating for the juniors, we'll see, but also pretty exciting.
He's already an experienced international competitor with appearances at the World Junior Championships in 2023 and a 6th place
There
finish
is
and a 2nd season on the Junior Grand Prix.
Jung Young Kim, 17 years old, very strong, powerful quad toe in the free program as he opened that up. We'll see that, of course, tomorrow. He won silver in Linz, won in Budapest. All these skaters will be doing the same elements in the short program. As we take a look, they'll do triple axels, they'll do triple flip, triple toe, plus a triple lutz. So even though it's a technical program, Mark, it's going to come down to how well they execute the quality, the GOE, of course, the technical elements, but also the program composition.
Yeah, and for these top 6, man, the likelihood is that many of them will be using higher tech content in the free skate with quad jumps, but how will they cope with the stress and the pressure of, as you say, competing in a big arena on this important stage?
Yeah, knowing in the short program, you just cannot make a mistake. As we take a look at Francois Pitot from France, he also had a good Junior Grand Prix series. And of course, he will be here with his colleagues, his French teammates, who are also very exciting.
It's fun to see Ryo Nakata. He was explaining to me that his trademark fist pump that we saw on the Junior Grand Prix series whenever he had success in the quad jump, he said that recently competing at Japanese Junior Nationals, he tried so hard not to do his fist pump, but the relief of landing his first quad in the program, immediately the fist pump returned. I just think that's so endearing. Further testament to the fact that these are juniors and still excited young skaters.
Junhyun, Republic of Korea. Yeah, it's so true. You know, the exuberance and the energy of these young men in competition when they land their quads or the triple axel or a clean program. Love to see that emotion come out. And quite often when they're young, they're a little bit more shy to do that, but you know when you see that fist pump and the slapping of the ice or whatever it might be, just sheer joy.
Yeah, and I think for these skaters competing here in the Junior Grand Prix, of course, they'll be looking up to the seniors and they'll be absorbing as many lessons as they can from those more experienced athletes. But hearing Ryo, as we see him now on the screen, say that, you know, he's trying hard not to do his fist pump but couldn't help it, I think I actually find that really, really endearing. I get that we're trying to present something that, you know, when he competes now within the presentation of his delivery, the fist pump probably isn't part of the choreography, but it's certainly, I'm sure it will amass fans for this young athlete.
Well, it also adds perhaps a bit of emotion to the performance itself, and that gives him energy in the PCs, perhaps. I know it's just a small little piece of it, but it does add to the overall exuberance and excitement of an athlete's performance, both inwardly and outwardly, of course, as well to the audience.
And Ryo, as with others in this group, has recently secured qualification to the Youth Olympics, which was a massive goal for Ryo and his father and coach. So the season, although this is a culmination of the Junior Grand Prix series, the season just underway for many of these athletes with the ISU Championship events yet to come.
Yeah, this is the end of one season to a certain degree, and then the start of a next season with national championships, ISU championships coming up. Many of these skaters will be at the World Junior Championships later on this season. So lots more to come in the world of figure skating as we get started in the junior men's short program, the Junior Grand Prix final. Our first skater, 17-year-old Adam Hagara from Slovakia. ranked number 6 coming into this event.
And Adam, Slovakia's first ever gold medalist in any discipline on the Junior Grand Prix.
Skating to Another Love by Tom Odell.
I brought you daffodils on a pretty string, but they won't flower like they did last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears have been used all.
Slovakia's Adam Hagara, the 17-year-old, opens the Junior Grand Prix final, and despite a little mistake on the triple axel and a little shake of his head, I think he'll be quite satisfied to have drawn on all of his experience, both as a junior and a senior, to skate a relatively clean skate here, Ted.
Yeah, interesting with Adam. You can see the shake of the head a little bit because he knows that all these elements in everyone's program are the same. So any mistake stands out. Had to do a 3-turn, kept the foot off the ice, that's okay. Such a consistent, such a strong, good technique on all his elements. And he just had to turn out of that triple axel. We'll see what happens with the rest of the skaters as he comes off the ice, shaking his head a little bit. Boy, missed an opportunity. Here it is. And watch at the end of the element. Just does not get the free leg back fast enough. It stays in front. He has to do a 3-turn. A good save there, but beautiful triple Lutz here. This is in at a 1.10 plus GOE, so great quality score on that.
It's a very calm air positioning. His top line and his body within the jumps is just so relaxed looking compared to some of the other athletes that we'll see.
Yeah, nice, straight, and strong. Flies through the air without much of a lean, and is very solid on the landing. You know, the areas of work on pointing the toe, stretching the free leg, connect with the music a bit more, this will all come. This is what the difference is between junior and senior generally, just more ice time, really, more years of experience.
And he has been so busy. He's changed his skates since the Junior Grand Prix series, but he's competed at senior events. He also traveled to the Netherlands for fine-tuning of the choreography with Jorik Hendricks, his choreographer, an athlete that is managing all of these experiences alongside his education as well. So Amazing what they managed to squeeze in and out of their busy schedules.
Yeah, we don't talk often about their busy schedule at the education. Season's best 74.94, and this is a 71.43 to start the competition. They look pretty happy with that. Just that 3 turn, that one small error in the short program, first skater out. And there is our next competitor representing the United States of America, 17-year-old Daniel Martinoff. He feels much more experienced skater now than last season after the Junior World Championships.
Daniel has the highest score in the short program of all 6 athletes at the final.
Skating to Donna Faith.
Well, America's Daniel Martinoff barely able to hold on to his finished position. Such is his disappointment in the opening element. A triple axel turned into a single, which will be extremely costly for this 17-year-old from Illinois.
Such wonderful qualities this young skater has, no question, but that pop axel is so costly right off the top of the program. Had to skate through the rest of the program with disappointment, of course. Did a good job with that, a little bit of a lean on the triple flip, triple toe, but overall, that single axel is devastating, really, in the short program.
Just 8 points wiped off the score sheet with that, as his mother and choreographer Marina Krimova beats him off the ice.
He's got very nice spin positions, good turned out toe, nice stretch, good flexibility as well, and good technique. But in the end of the day, it's what you produce on that day. Here's the triple flip, little bit of a lean, but gets the fillet back quick enough, up into the triple toe loop, a little bit of a lean, keeps his back strong.
inevitably there's an impact on the presentation component score with the mistake that was evident.
Yeah, we'll see. His season's best is 79.24, earning that in the Arvin final Grand Prix. That was a great event for Daniel, but he's going to fall quite short of that, of course, with that big mistake. And you can see just sitting there with the, you know, you have this one shot at it in a Grand Prix final, and for that opening element to pop open and helplessly have to carry that with him through the rest of the program is so disappointing. And to finish the skate like that is just agonizing, really, for these skaters.
And difficult for his mother now as well too, because she'll know the disappointment, and there's not really much that can be said or even much that can be heard by the athlete now, because they know themselves how the implications of that mistake, and they're mourning that. You know, it's hard to cajole them from that disappointment initially at this stage.
Yeah, at this point there's not much to say other than to try to be encouraging and look towards tomorrow, because the skater knows there's nothing you're going to say that's revealing or helpful other than the support.
And it's very much a family affair. His father's his coach, mother's his choreographer, so it's a skater that's obviously lived the sport for their entire life.
For sure, all his spins were level 4 plus the step sequence of 66.23 for Daniel, and that will put him currently into second place. Disappointing, but the free program yet to come, and of course also the rest of the season, the U.S. Nationals in January. Lots to work and look forward to. Next competitor comes from the Republic of Korea, 17-year-old Hyung-Yeon Kim. Won silver in Linz. Took the title in Budapest. His season's best, 75.24 in the short program. He'll look to top that right now as he skates to music by John Miles.
Music was my first love, and it will be my last. In this world of troubles, my music pulls me through. Music was my first love, and music all
A dynamic finish for Hyun-Young Kim from Korea, the first skater to have all green lights in the top left-hand corner of the screen, suggesting a clean skate with positive grades of execution in all 7 of the elements in his short program.
Boy, he was really on top of his skates today. There was no leaning in the air. Everything was easy. The change combination's been so solid, perfectly centered, nice positions, covered the ice, good skating skills. I think we should see a pretty good score.
And Hyun-Young Kim has just competed at the Winter Youth Olympics national qualifying competition, and he has now been selected to represent Korea at the Winter Youth Olympics next month as we see the opening triple axel.
Music of the
We've got a nice straight, strong back. So important for these young skaters to hold the main body core. There's the triple flip, a little bit of a lean forward, but keeps the back strong, gets up into the triple toe loop. Nicely done. We'll want to carry a little bit more speed across the ice for the rest of the season. Look at this camel spin, great flexibility, perfectly centered in one spot. Pitch kick coming out, difficult exit. There's triple nuts, right on top. Beautiful.
And I worried, Ted, knowing that he competed in a domestic event last week, I thought, I wonder how much of an exhaustion that would be, back-to-back events. But it looks like he's riding high in a very well-prepared season, developing some impressive consistency.
Yeah, it's funny though, sometimes back-to-back competitions can be a blessing or a curse. You know, it just depends on how the first one goes, really. But you know, you run your programs obviously, and you go into competition, so you kind of have a simulation, an important simulation, just prior to this event. Take a look at the short program scores. Season's best, 77.01. They all look pretty happy in the kiss and cry. That about putting Young Kim into first place. 3 skaters to come. There is our next competitor representing France, 18-year-old Francois Pitot. Comes in ranked number 3 here by taking the silver in Bangkok, gold in Osaka. And he'll want to deliver a clean program. Sorry.
I was going to say, look out for the costume change here. Great skating and some unique costume movement as well.
Skating to separate ways, Stranger Things by Journey.
trying to squeeze in the final features of the change foot combination spin for Francois Pitot, who I think, Ted, having seen and shared in the excitement and the joy of Francois' interviews following his successes at the Junior Grand Prix in Bangkok and in Osaka, you really feel for him then that opening fall on the triple axel was a hard fall. You just think, oh, what frustrating disappointment for the athlete who has such high aspirations coming here.
Yeah, you can see you will see on the takeoff edge, he's leaning outside the circle and it starts to increase the lean in the air. No way he could have landed that one. It was really off axis for sure, and has to take the fall at the top of the program, carry that with him throughout. High aspirations for all these athletes. They're disappointing. Take a look here. Leans outside the circle right there. You can see him starting to lean outside. Continues to rotate as he hits the ice. Gets behind the music. There's the triplets. That was nicely done.
On that fall, head of the axles, we see the spins. You can see Coach Romain Ponsard living every moment with him. This wasn't an optimal takeoff of that flip, but they slipped slightly on the takeoff when there's a triple double as opposed to the intended and true triple triple.
Yeah, a little slow getting the free leg back to get up into the triple toe loop, takes the double instead, and it really has in his mind two mistakes, not the triple triple, and of course the fall on the triple axel. Well, 78.55 season's best into the short program. He's going to fall quite short of that, of course, with this.
And you know, we're experiencing and living these highs and lows. It was wonderful, if you haven't seen it already, to see the day in the life of series that the ISU social media team have done with Romain Ponsard, the coach of Francois here. And within that, we've shared so much joy for the team when they were filmed en route to successes on the Junior Grand Prix series. This is just a very different experience, but one from which we're learning as a master to use towards the series.
Well, this is just like life. It's a roller coaster. It's up and down and all around. You never quite know what to expect, no matter how well prepared you are. 64.87 for Francois Pitot. That'll put him currently in the 4th place. 2 skates. There's the standings of the first 4 skaters. And our next competitor, 18 years old, represents the Republic of Korea. Jun-Young Lim missed a whole season with a serious injury. Put everything into this year. So excited to win in Gdansk and come to the final here in Beijing.
And we've just seen his training mate and compatriot skate a brilliant short program. Will he be able to replicate that success as he takes the start position?
He'll skate to Moulin Rouge.
And this one's for you. And you can tell everybody now that it's done. Hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Well, some of these fussers, well, they got me quite cross. But the sun's been kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. But these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. The real thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen.
Well, the Korean men competing at the Junior Grand Prix final, really bringing it as Johan Lim completes another clean free skate. There looked like maybe some tightness on the landings of the jumps, a little stumble within the step sequence, but managing to just about contain and keep at bay any mistakes based on the pressure that he was under.
Yeah, he looked to skate this program with confidence, power, and speed. Really good spins, very fast, good positions. Those are all in at level 4, plus the step sequence level 4 as well. The triple axel now in this system is under-rotated. But other than that, Mark, pretty good program.
Yeah, and I was really conscious that the increased speed and ice coverage from all of the competitors that we've seen so far, perhaps not choreographically as invested as we will see, well, not as choreographically invested as we'll see of the seniors that will compete later in the day, but definitely constructed well for where he's at.
There is the triple axel on the lean on the takeoff. You can see the under rotation on the landing, but he gets the free leg back, stabilizes that. Here's the triple flip, triple toe loop combination. Nice and clean there. Little forward, gets the free leg back. A little bit of a lean, but manages to hang on, fight for that landing. There's that forward outside edge on the camel spin.
But these things I do, you see,
Interesting for us to see, Ted, as the inputs are made into the system, just the judges' impressions here. Back choctaw within the step sequence, a little stumble here on that back choctaw, so needs 11 clean turns. He's trying to push for level 4 step sequence. Looks like he's got it. Maybe that choctaw didn't count, but had enough content otherwise within the step to achieve the maximum level 4. But the impact of that under rotation in the triple axel will be the reason he's likely to fall underneath Yoon Young Kim, his training mate.
Yeah, and the GOEs are in, just like 0.6 or 0.3, so not large GOE scores, so that will not add a lot to the base value. But he has to be pretty pleased with that performance, even though had a couple little slips here and there. His season's best is 76.52. He won't touch that score here, but might come close. Short program score is 73.72, and that'll put him currently into second place. Well, 4 of the 6 skaters won an event and came second in the other. Here's the leader coming in, 15-year-old Ryo Nakata of Japan.
And Ryo has said that winning is his goal, but before that he said he must trust himself, and he has done all he can to prepare for this event. Well, the final skater in the men's short program at the Junior Grand Prix final, Ryo Nakata, he is quite significantly younger than all of the other 5 competitors. Perhaps it's that pressure and his young, tender shoulders that affected that opening jump, the triple axel, which resulted in that bad fault head.
Yeah, I also thought he lost a little quality near the end of the program, particularly in that last spin. Camel position, that was at level 2, the step sequence level 3. Although I enjoyed the step sequence, I thought it was very innovative and creative, but he's missing a feature, of course. Really good skater, just not his best skate.
Yeah. At just 15 years of age, the enormity of the occasion is just another stepping stone as he prepares to bigger things. He, like other athletes in this event, has qualified for the Youth Olympics, so there's so many huge experiences, you know, at this tender age, which I think just set him up as a future star.
Yeah, for sure. These are juniors being built into seniors, but with these experiences, there's the big lean on the triple axel. Can't get the free leg back. It just flips out, takes a fall, carries like some of the other skaters that disappointed through the rest of the program. There's the triple end out. There's the triple flip. Good height on that, but slow with the free leg. Pushes himself up into the triple toe. Great patience between those 2 jumps to make that work.
And I think the over rotation and the flip, the quality of his jump technique to have a not so ideal first jump, but such a good running edge to be able to still make a triple combination, testament to what we may hopefully see in the free skate.
Yeah, you can see even on that triple Lutzmark leaning forward, but managing to hang on. So it wasn't really comfortable in the air, perfectly comfortable in the air in this program. We know he's a good skater. He's got a bright future. This is just more experience gain.
And Ryo did explain to me how much gratitude he had for all those that help him. His father, his coach from the start, and he said that his father may have been a strict coach, but that is what has prepared him in the skater that he is. So nice to see the gratitude that he has.
Yeah, and the understanding, sometimes you have to have that firmness, if you will, to push yourself greater than where you think you can be. And there's always a very fine balance, of course, for these athletes. And as we take a look at the short program scores for Ryo Nakata of Japan, 67.71, that is 4th in the short program. But as Mark mentioned, the youngest skater in this group, lots very big, bright futures. We take a look at the final standings after the short program.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the junior men's short program.
See him closing his eyes, just a little bit disappointed with that performance and result, perhaps. But, you know, Mark, we've always talked about it because it's always true for the juniors, particularly. These are stepping stones. And the bad stepping stones, the uncomfortable ones, are where you learn the most as we look at the results.
And you sense for the juniors, perhaps more so than even the seniors, is that this is very much a learning opportunity. Of course, learning opportunity for all the athletes, but for these juniors, being here in this huge arena alongside the best seniors in the world offers just a magnitude of opportunities that we will see manifest over the rest of the season as those skaters head towards the likes of the Junior World Championships.
Yeah, and no question. Of course, the coaches will talk to the athletes about that. Hey, this is a good learning experience. But for the athlete, it's what they're feeling. Hey, that wasn't such a good feeling. I didn't like that experience.
I didn't like that learning experience.
No, exactly. But just down the road, they start to gain knowledge as you become senior. Oh, yeah, my junior journey laid the table for the meal that I'm setting, you know, in the seniors. But it is a long journey in both juniors and seniors, and now particularly as the age increases in juniors, we'll see them in the junior ranks a lot longer, which I think is going to be healthy for them.
Yes, and later on we'll see Shoma Uno, the 2-time world champion, and he competed at Junior Grand Prix final himself. He competed at Junior World Championships, and that inevitably paved the way for the successes that we've enjoyed at Olympic level competition.
So we take a look at the bronze medalist, or not the bronze medalist, pardon me, coming third after the short program. Adam Hagara had to skate first, turned out of the triple axel, but the rest of the program was really solid, and I think he'll be pleased with the placement. A little bit less pleased with the overall performance, but the free program has time to redeem himself a little bit on that. He's had a great season so far, both in junior and in senior.
And the first of the 2 skaters from Korea, Ju-Hon Lim, Second place is just over 3 points adrift of the leader. Some of the best skating skills of all 6 men that we saw. A little bit of under rotation on the triple axel. He'll be looking to turn golden tomorrow.
And there is the leader after the short program, Hyun Kim from the Republic of Korea, 77.01. He does have a 4-point lead, but Mark, all 3 skaters, top 3 skaters, are in the 70s, and as we know, there is a lot of technical content in the free program. Lots can happen, probably will. Well, there you go. That completes our coverage of the junior men's short program. Up next will be the junior women's. I'll be on for that. Mark will take a break. I'll see you back here in just about 20 minutes for the junior women's short program.